MCAS 6 Academy online, and this is for question number 6. All right, so we have a probability case here. What is the probability? All right, so what's happening in our scenario for probability? We have a boy placing 3 pairs of cards face down, and then those cards have a number 8 on them or a number 9 on them. And then we have a girl that draws 1 card from each pair. So that's the event, we call it. The event's taking place. So it says, what's the probability that the girl draws 2 8s and a 9 in any order? So she could pick up 2 8s and then a 9. She could pick up a 9 and then 2 8s. She could pick up an 8 and 9 and an 8. So they really just want to see how many possibilities are there to pick up 2 8s and a 9 out of the total number of possible outcomes. And that's what probability is about. So in this case, we could draw a picture of an 8 and a 9, and that's what some of you did. And then you just tried to rationalize it in your head, but we don't have anything to fall back on. We don't know if we are solving the correct amount. So when we have more than one event happening, event 1 will be the choice of the first card, event 2 will be the choice of the second card, event 3 will be the choice of the third card, or the pick, if you want to talk about it that way. We make what we call a tree diagram. So if we start at a single point, that's before any event occurs, that's before Sue draws any cards, that's when Ted's setting up the events. What is Sue's first event to do? Her first event is to choose an 8 or a 9, so out of the first pile. So I'm going to split this single dot into 2 possibilities. She can pick an 8 and or a 9 from what? Event 1. So we have event 1 listed. Well, after event 1 takes place, she can choose a card from her second pile, event 2. Well, we just keep working from the same diagram, and it turns out to have more branches off. So if she picked an 8 from the first set, what can she pick from the second? So we branch that off and we say an 8 and a 9. Well, what if on event 1 she picked a 9? What options does she have in choosing the next one? Well, it's the same as the first. So we have an 8 and a 9. And as this branch grows, this diagram grows. And we call this in mathematics a tree diagram. So far I have event 1 happening, event 2 happening, but there's a third pile. So now I'm going to have to break each of those n branches into 2 more options of an 8 or a 9. And then that will give me a diagram that shows all possibilities. So now I just have to read it. An 8, an 8, an 8. That's one possibility. What about an 8, an 8, a 9? Do you see how I'm reading this? I'm just reading the branches. 8, 9, 8. And while I'm reading it, I'm writing down my set. 8, 9, 9. So that's 4 options if she picked an 8 first. And how many options is she going to have for a 9? Hopefully you can see it. 9, 8, 8. And I'm going to try to get it in there. 9, 8, 9. 9, oop, I already went up, so I have to go down. 9, 9, 8. And the last one, 9, 9, 9. So I have 4 options as well. And those are my solution sets. Those are all possible outcomes, and I'll draw a little line down there so you can see it. All possible outcomes for the choices of these 3 events. So now I have to pick the ones that draw 2 8s and 1 9. So this first one, no, out. 2 8s and a 9, there's 1. 2 8s and a 9, and remember, it's any order. Up there's 2 8s and a 9, and that's it. So our probability is a fraction, so the probability is going to be 3 possibilities out of, because here's our 3 possibilities, out of how many total options? 8. So the probability in the end turns out to be 3/8.